Welcome to my channel, The Fit Hub. I am telling that what is fluoridated water and how it is dangerous for health. Fluoridated water is water that has had fluoride added to it, usually in the form of sodium fluoride or other compounds. Fluoride is a naturally occurring mineral that in small amounts helps to prevent tooth decay by strengthening tooth enamel and making it more resistant to acid attacks from food and bacteria. Many public health authorities, like the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, and the World Health Organization, WHO, support the practice of adding fluoride to public water supplies as they believe it has significant benefits in reducing cavities and improving dental health. However, despite its widespread use, there are concerns and debates regarding the potential health risks associated with long-term fluoride exposure, especially when it comes to excessive levels of fluoride in drinking water. Here are some of the main concerns. 1. Dental fluorosis. What it is. Dental fluorosis is a condition that occurs when children consume too much fluoride while their teeth are still developing, usually up to the age of 8. This can lead to staining and pitting of the teeth, ranging from mild discoloration to more severe damage. How it happens. It typically occurs when the fluoride concentration is too high during the formative years of tooth development, either from overexposure to fluoridated water or from other sources of fluoride, such as toothpaste. 2. Potential neurological effects, studies and concerns. Some studies suggest that long-term exposure to higher than recommended levels of fluoride could be linked to neurological effects, such as reduced IQ in children. These studies are controversial, and the evidence is not conclusive, but it has raised concerns among some health experts. Mechanism. The hypothesis is that fluoride could potentially affect brain development, especially in young children, although more research is needed to establish a clear link. 3. Bone health and skeletal fluorosis. What it is. Skeletal fluorosis is a bone disease caused by excessive fluoride accumulation in the bones. It can cause pain, stiffness, and in severe cases, changes in bone structure and joint movement. How it happens. This condition is extremely rare and usually occurs when people are exposed to high levels of fluoride over many years, much higher than what is typically found in fluoridated water. 4. Thyroid issues. Hypothyroidism. Some studies have suggested that excessive fluoride exposure may interfere with thyroid function and contribute to an underactive thyroid, hypothyroidism. This could result in symptoms like fatigue, weight gain, and depression. However, more research is needed to understand the relationship between fluoride and thyroid health. 5. Kidney health. Concerns for those with kidney disease. People with kidney disease might be at a higher risk of adverse effects from fluoride, as their kidneys may not be able to filter out excess fluoride as effectively as healthy kidneys. In such cases, fluoride buildup in the body could be more problematic. 6. Environmental concerns. Fluoride in the environment. There's also concern about the environmental impact of fluoridating water, particularly the potential for fluoride to accumulate in soil and water bodies, affecting ecosystems and wildlife. High fluoride levels can be toxic to aquatic life, although these concerns are usually less prominent in areas with well-regulated water fluoridation. How dangerous is fluoridated water? For most people, fluoridated water at the recommended levels, typically 0.7 to 1.2 milligrams per liter, is considered safe and beneficial for dental health. The risks mainly arise when fluoride levels exceed the recommended concentrations, often due to industrial contamination, certain natural sources of fluoride, or excessive use of fluoride products like toothpaste. Children are more susceptible to the negative effects of excessive fluoride, particularly when it's consumed in large quantities over time, which is why proper use of fluoride toothpaste, such as limiting swallowing, is important. Conclusion. While water fluoridation is generally supported by public health organizations due to its dental health benefits, excessive fluoride exposure, especially at high concentrations, can pose risks, particularly for children, developing teeth, and people with certain health conditions. If you live in an area with fluoridated water, it is important to stay within the recommended levels to minimize any potential health risks. If you have concerns about the fluoride content in your drinking water, you can have your water tested or consider using water filters that reduce fluoride levels.